certainly opening up multiple sector.
Right.
And earlier, if you talk about India used to import all the mobile. Today, India is in position to export billions of dollars of India. The defense sector, earlier India used to import. Today, more than $2-3 billion of defense product we are exporting. Pharmaceutical, we are exporting huge. IT, more than few $100 billion of IT export out of India. So in manufacturing, like last week itself, our foreign minister has said if we want to compete with China or if you want to remain strong in the world, we have to focus on manufacturing. A lot of incentives are given on PLI production linked scheme. In some of the state government at a state level, they can offer up to 50% of the subsidy in terms of if you manufacture, let's say, a smart chip or those kind of thing in India. So there are a lot of incentive on green hydrogen, green ammonia. So in solar, India is today number one in the whole world. So certainly we are moving forward in the right direction. In electronic, we used to import everything.
Yes.
Today we started exporting on electronic item. So
Apple
we
manufacturing.
correct to India as well. So certainly we are at very advantageous situation.
Right. And with regards to the mobile industry, I mean, I heard about the chip making as well in
Yes.
India. Are they able to do it still, or
They are doing it.
they're doing
They
it?
are doing it. Foxconn is putting a big factory in India.
Right.
So there are some local players, but most of the foreign players are coming to India into chip manufacturing.
Right. Because I think that was a one thing which emerged like last 3-4 years
Yeah,
when everybody
correct.
started talking that India should get into it and why India doesn't have it.
Absolutely, yes.
And which is great that they
Yeah.
managed to get it now. And do you think there's more happening on the AI side as well?
Very much. India is very much embraced for AI in every sector. Every government department been asked to review and see what they can do. So they are mindful of how to save, protect the job, but at the same time how to embrace a new technology which is good for the country. So India is all for it. Bill Gates met Prime Minister. They discussed about AI.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That was quite nicely captured.
Yeah.
I met some tea guy as well. He was making very smart tea, and there was a very nice fancy photo of him with that particular person. But no, definitely on the serious note, I think you're right. They were discussing how and which way the AI is kind of planned and working. And I think India's infrastructure maybe is ready now. More. I think world's largest mobile users in India.
Correct.
Internet users in India.
Yes, absolutely.
And I think Geo's emergence has
And the cheapest mobile. I would say India. The tariffs are one of the cheapest in the whole world.
Right.
Yes.
And you have the new mobile provider who are kind of like really entering the market. And
Correct.
Geo was perhaps,
Yes.
I think everybody says since 2015, Indian mobile user base just shot up because they got cheapest possible data.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's very expensive everywhere else, but in India definitely is cheap. So do you think that the Indian success story is somehow reflecting in the diaspora in overseas?
Yeah, very much. Like if you talk about UK, we have 1.5 million people of Indian origin. We have more than 30 House of Lords of Indian origin. We have more than 10 MPs of Indian origin. And we have money power here. We have intellectual power, money power, culture power. And the richest man of UK for many years, Mr. Hinduja. ArcelorMittal, the world's biggest steel company, the Mr. Mittal lives here. So UK certainly, UK, US, Singapore, Hong Kong, there are good Indian really money power or influence we have in the society and which reflects. So and that is because India is shining, so that helps. Let's hope that India managed to achieve the number one position in future on the economic front, I suppose, because that's where the past is that they like to talk about most of the time that India was at one time economically quite strong. And economic background of India has been a little issue recently, but yeah, maybe it's getting sorted out. Well, look, really, I think on this note, I think I just want to ask you maybe perhaps final two questions.